and welcome back. In the previous lesson, we learned how SREs measure reliability with SLOs and error budgets. Now, in this lesson, we'll engineer reliability into systems from the ground up. In this lesson, we'll cover designing for reliability, reducing toil through automation, and how intentionally breaking things with chaos engineering can make your system stronger. Let's get started. What is reliability? Reliability refers to the ability of a system, application, or infrastructure to consistently perform its intended function without failure over a specified period of time and conditions. Ask yourself, how does the system behave when things go wrong? Here are two key strategies. 1. Redundancy. Redundancy means having backups. Just like an airplane has multiple engines, your system should have duplicate components, like servers or databases, so if one part fails, the user never notices, because the system continues to work using the redundant part. 2. Fault tolerance. Fault tolerance means your system can keep running even when something goes wrong. For example, if your database becomes unreachable, your app might switch to a cached version of the data until the database comes back. Designing for reliability means anticipating failure and building systems that respond well when things go wrong. Now let's talk about a major concept in SRE culture, toil reduction. Toil is any manual, repetitive, and soul-sucking work that doesn't add long-term value. Think of constantly restarting servers, copying logs, or resetting user passwords by hand. SREs hate toil, and they're trained to automate it away. Why? Because toil wastes time, burns people out, and increases the chance of human error. That's why automation is a key part of an SRE's toolkit. From writing scripts to auto-restart services, to using infrastructure as code tools like Terraform, automation turns manual work into repeatable, error-free processes. If a task is boring, repetitive, and happens more than once, automate it. Not only does this reduce human error, but it also frees engineers to focus on higher value work, like improving the system or building better tools. Now here's a fun one, chaos engineering. Yes, you heard that right. In chaos engineering, we intentionally break things in production environments to see how systems respond. Sounds wild? Maybe. But here's the logic. If you never test how your system handles failure, how can you be sure it will recover when failure happens for real? Chaos engineering helps SREs build confidence in their systems by simulating real-world failures and observing what breaks. One of the most famous examples comes from Netflix. They built a tool called Chaos Monkey, which randomly shuts down servers in production to test whether the system is resilient. Other tools like Gremlin let you simulate CPU spikes, network outages, and disk failures. The idea is to discover weaknesses before your users do, so you can fix them proactively. Chaos engineering helps you prepare for the worst, so your users always get the best. So let's wrap up with what we've learned in this module. Reliability is not about preventing failure, it's about building systems that can handle failure gracefully. Redundancy and fault tolerance are key design principles that help keep systems available even when parts go down. Toil is the enemy of innovation, and SREs reduce it through automation. And finally, chaos engineering teaches us that breaking things intentionally can make our systems stronger, more resilient, and more trustworthy. To help you reinforce what you've learned and explore more advanced lessons, please click the link in the description to access this lesson on Motiva Logic Academy Learning Management System, where you'll find a quiz for every lesson, hands-on lab and projects to test and strengthen your understanding. While you're there, explore the full catalog of advanced hands-on courses and downloadable resources designed to help you move from theory to real-world expertise faster. Be sure to like, subscribe, share and visit the link in the description. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss the future lessons. Thanks for watching.